Hi, I'm Chloe and I'm from the Children's Art School. Today I'm in our Maker World space, which is in Huddersfield's Piazza Centre. The Children's Art School run loads of fun art clubs for children of all ages. We do painting, drawing, printing and making, and lots of the artwork that we create is for live events and exhibitions. Look at these really fantastic dragons that are made by our youngest children, which is our 2 to 5 year olds, and these were made for Huddersfield Literature Festival. Look at these fantastic puppets that we use in Home First Arts Festival Parade. In this session, we're going to be jump modelling an egg box bird puppet. The things you will need are a cereal box, coloured paper, magazines or newspaper if you've got them, an egg box, crayons, a pen, some scissors, and some glue. So to make your bird puppet, get your egg box and have a look inside. Can you see the birds that are hidden inside your egg box? If you cut that out, you end up with this. And if you make sure that you leave the whole of the beak area on, then you can put your finger inside and it becomes a puppet. If you find that it's falling off, you can clip the end of that bit off so that your finger pokes out a little bit at the end, and that means it doesn't fall off your finger. If you want to, and if you've got paint, you can paint them. And can you see that these have got different shaped heads? This one's quite a nice one, isn't it? So they can look anything, as long as they look like a bird. Doesn't matter how you cut them out. The next thing to do is to make its wings. If you've got a cereal box, you can use the cardboard because it's a little bit thicker. If you don't have that, you can do it onto paper. And can you see I've drawn around my hands and cut them out to make the wings. Once you've cut out your wings, they can be glued onto your face. But I'm not going to do mine yet because I want to add lots more lovely feathers onto these wings so it looks really exciting. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take some coloured paper and I'm going to take some of my magazine paper and I'm just going to scribble colour all over it to make some lovely bird feathers. So I like to use these crayons. These are my lovely woody crayons, but you can use any crayon that you like, or felt tips, or paint. I'm going to scribble all over, and I'm going to use lots of different colours. Let's do it on the magazine as well. And the next bit is ripping. We're going to rip up this paper to make lots of lovely long feathers. So I'm going to try and do it a little bit carefully so that it goes into long strips. Just have a little bit of fun ripping it all up into a nice pile of feathers. Do you know how many feathers a bird has? an owl has up to and over 9,000 feathers. So it'd be quite hard to draw 9,000 feathers. And that's why colouring them in and ripping them up is a good way to get lots of feathers. But why don't you design some of your own really beautiful feathers to add in? So now I've got my wings and I've added a little bit of decoration. I haven't put loads on because I'm going to glue lots of stuff on top of it, but you can decorate them as much as you want. I've got my pile of feathers and I've got my painted bird head. I'm going to use glue now to stick all my feathers all over it. You can use your PVA glue or you can use a glue stick. I'm going to put lots of glue all over. And then I'm going to start laying my feathers on. If they feel a bit long, you can just tear them. You can make them thinner if you want. Just adjust them as you go along. Add on as many feathers as you like. Make sure you get lots of glue on. You don't want them falling off. Once you put enough feathers on, you can think about adding your other feathers that you've drawn out. So now I'm going to add in the feathers that we've drawn and coloured in really carefully. And you can add as many of these as you like as well. I'm going to put that one there. Okay. And now we're ready to put our face on our bird. It's really important when we glue this on that we leave the hole at the back, because that is where your finger is going to go in order to wear it. Okay. The best glue for this is probably the PVA, or if you're lucky enough to have a glue gun and a grown-up to help you, you could use that. But the PVA will take a while to dry, so you'll need to leave it for a little while before you can use it. I'm going to pop that on there. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to dry for a little while. While it's drying, we need to give it some eyes to make it really stand out. Choose some coloured paper, and using a pen I'm just going to draw nice big circles to make some eyes. Once you've cut out the eyes, let's glue them into those spaces where the eyes should go, like that. And again, I'm going to use PVA. There's something about the egg boxes that things don't really like to stick to it. If you're using a glue stick, use lots and lots of glue stick to make it really stick. And I'm going to use my PVA because I know that it will stick a little bit better with PVA. Okay. Now you can carry on decorating this as long as you like. For instance, you could snip into your egg box to make some eyelashes. Make it a bit feathery there.